This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 135 of the Dressage Radio Show, brought to you with the generous support of Equestrian Collections. Stafford coming to you from Lexington, Kentucky this Christmas week with our quiz contest that we hold each year here on the show. And this year we're going to be hearing from dressage grooms who are going to be competing against eventing grooms. So a lot of fun to look forward to on this week's show. But before I introduce our guest this week, I do want to remind you of our sponsor here on the Dressage Radio Show, Equestrian Collections. If you're looking for a last-minute Christmas present, Equestrian Collections has something for everyone in its extensive online store at equestriancollections.com. One winter favourite is their thermal winter riding boots that will help keep your feet warmer and drier while you ride out in the winter weather or are working in the barn. You will truly appreciate the difference these boots can make to your feet. You can find out more about these popular boots and the full range of Equestrian Collections winter wear by following the link on our show notes or going directly to equestriancollections.com. Everyone at Equestrian Collections would like to wish all of you a very happy holiday season. Welcome to our grooms this evening. We're going to take part in our quiz, and we've got two grooms from on our eventing team. Max Corcoran. Max, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me again.
Well, you're familiar with this routine of roundtable quizzes here we have on the shows, so you bring a little bit of experience to the table, don't you?
Just a little bit. I've been on one or two, so it's a fun sort of lighthearted fun thing, and yeah, we can throw down across the telephone.
Well, we're doing things a little bit different this year, I should say, at the end of 2011, because we're going to play two eventing grooms, as I said earlier, against two eventing grooms. Now, you have your teammate with you. Would you like to introduce her?
Yeah, sure. Well, she sort of doesn't need much introduction these days after winning the Pro Grooms Award and the Chris Stafford Groom of the Year Award. And it's Boyd Martin's groom, Lindsay. She's fantastic. So that's my teammate for today.
Welcome, Lindsay. Hi.
Great to be here. It's wonderful to be included and excited to get going with this.
Well, terrific. Well, we're glad to have you here, obviously, and I know between the two of you we could get into all kinds of trouble tonight, couldn't we? So
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, we do have two dressage grooms that are joining us too. First of all, I would like to welcome Christine Busher, who is down in Wellington, Florida, and she's our groom from Diana Creech's groom, actually, who's been a guest here on the show from Canada. So welcome, Christine. How are you this evening?
Very good, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Great to have you on the show. Now, you do have someone else with you this evening, your teammate over on the West Coast in California, and that is Dawn White O'Connor. I should remember that name easily enough. Dawn, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right. Are you both ready for this competition?
Yeah, I think so.
Of course. Sure.
Well, we know what these grooms are like. Well, we've got someone else to introduce in just a second.
So don't get rattled. Sit deep in the saddle. Remember to hold on tight. And never ride faster than your guardian angel can fly.
All right. Well, thanks to Templeton Thompson for setting the tone here now. With all our grooms, we've got lined up two teams, our dressage grooms against our eventing grooms. But as I said, we do have one more person that's going to be joining us here this evening, and that is a special mystery guest. And she's going to be acting as our TD, our technical delegate this evening, and our scorer, and basically a phone a friend helpline for you all, just in case you get stuck on any questions. So good evening to our TD.
Hello. Thank you for having me and for providing all this power. It's scoring and phone a friend. Overwhelming.
And that mystery guest will be revealed at the end of the show. But what is the name of a new film being released at Christmas by Steven Spielberg, which is expected to stir emotions among horse fans?
Warhorse.
Yeah, Warhorse.
Sure.
Yep.
What does the TD say? Is that correct, Scorer?
That is correct.
That's a good start, but you've also got a bonus question.
I'm sorry?
You also have a bonus question. You can get an extra point with this if you can tell us who wrote The Warhorse.
Oh.
Oh,
I have no idea. Do you know?
sorry, but no, I don't think I can tell you.
No?
Yeah. No idea.
No clues here? Well, I'm going to throw it over to the other side, because if they can get the answer to this, then I think...
Come on, Lance, work with me here. I just saw the play, and I'm not at home, and I have the playbill sitting at home.
Did you see it? I think it was written by Richard Curtis, if I'm correct on that.
Is that your final answer?
What do you think?
I'm going with the final answer. I'm going with you, kid. Whatever you say, because I don't know.
I think that's it. Final answer.
What does the scorer say?
Oh, well, the confidence was convincing, but it's actually Michael Morpungo.
It is indeed Michael Morpungo, but first, so close. All right, 1 point to the dressage team, as the eventing team now get their first question. Are you ready, guys?
Sure am.
Are you really ready? Yep. Okay, all right. Which famous jumping horse and rider is the subject of a book published in 2011 called The $80 Champion?
Okay, I know the horse's name is Snowman, but I cannot remember the name of the rider. He's from Holland, and I cannot remember his name. I'm reading the book.
No Googling, Max Corcoran. You're not...
No. I'm sitting in a car. I have to tell you. I'm sitting in a car at a bar outside a pub, with my whole crew inside. I'm not kidding. I have no Googling a lot. No, I know the horse's name is Snowman because I've done that. I know. I'm reading that. I was starting to read that book. Have you read that book, Lynn?
I actually haven't read the book. So I can't help you out with the name of the rider. You have to rack your brain on this, Max.
No, I know. I'm trying to think. It's hard to think. Yeah. He's married, has 3 kids, and they're teaching in a school in New York, right outside of Long Island, and that's where they are.
Like she knows enough about it just to give her the answer.
Yeah, and he's got that, and he teaches at a private girls' school, and he rides, and he goes to these different shows, and he's doing well.
Max, you're convincing me. You are so convincing.
Have been reading the book, and they got him off a kill thing in where's the auction in Pennsylvania? That dirty auction in Pennsylvania. That's where they've got him. They got him off a kill truck. I've been reading the book.
So close. I'm so sorry you don't have his name because it's very distinctive name.
I know his name, but I just can't remember. It's not Michael, but it's something close to that. But I can't remember.
Nowhere near Michael. But we'll give you a clue.
Yeah,
I will give you a clue.
Okay.
He has been a guest on my Equestrian Legends show.
Okay, again, I don't have a computer in front of me, so it's not helping me so much.
So I'm putting you on the spot there because you obviously don't listen to that show, but that's okay. I'll talk to you about that afterwards, after the show. All right.
The Warhorse question was a lot easier, okay? Come on.
TD, I'm going to bring you in here now to make this adjudication because they did get 3
Henry.
quarters.
Wait, his name is Henry? No. Is that his name?
No.
Okay.
But close. TD, what do you think, Scorer?
I'm dazzled by the book report. Can she tell us the author's name?
Can you?
No, I can't do it. author's name. But I've been reading the book. There's pictures, and that's all I know. I can't remember the author. I don't know authors. I don't know singers when it comes to music. I know the song name, but I don't know who sings it. Shoot, no. That's about as far as I
go. I'm not a scholar. Come on. I really feel like it's worth a point. I mean, that was a lot of information.
I'd almost give you 2 points if you'd have had the name, but you were so close. So I think 1 point, and you didn't get the author even. You could have had a bonus point there.
Yeah, no, well,
so close.
I'll use a pencil. It's a pencil point, not a pen.
Pencil point.
Okay.
No, I can't remember the writer's name. It's terrible.
All right. Well, a pencil point it is. It is Snowman and Harry Elias, and the author of the book
Harry, come on.
Close enough.
And the author of the book
with an H.
is Elizabeth Letts, so you kind of got it.
Yeah. Huh.
Kind of. Close.
All right, guys. All right, back to the dressage team now. We're getting a little bit of noise here on the line. I don't know who's responsible for that. Is anybody riding at the same time as they're on the phone?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. Dressage team, your next question is, who won the 2011 Super Bowl?
The Packers. Green Bay? That's what I'm going with. I can't honestly remember, but I think it was them.
I'll go with you, Don, because I'm from Canada and I don't follow American football. So
I'm pretty sure it was the Packers.
Final answer?
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. Going with that as final answer.
Final answer. What do you think, TD?
It's close, not real close.
Not real close, is it? No, I wouldn't say that's real close geographically.
No.
All right, let's throw it over to the eventers, see if they know.
No, Green Bay actually did win the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Thought that was it?
I'm positive that Green Bay won the Super Bowl last year.
I even watched it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm like 99.9% sure that Green Bay won the
protest.
What's this?
No, I'm like really serious. Last year I'm pretty sure that Green Bay won. I mean, yeah,
I know they played it,
or is this a protest? That's what I want to know.
I'm sure. I don't know if it's a protest. I'll answer the Green Bay Packers too.
I know the Packers.
No, the Green Bay won.
Well, I'm going to throw it over to our scorer and TD here for a final adjudication.
Well, I can't say I was at the game. I don't really remember who won, but if they're saying that's the case and filing a protest, we may have to look into it.
I think I've got the Packers win. I got the Packers winning. Actually, I've got the Packers winning.
Yeah,
okay.
I know because John Holling, who's an eventer and a very, very diehard Packers fan, was very proud last year and beat his chest very, very proudly.
Really?
He's got like the bobbleheads and all that stuff. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that Green Bay won.
So Green Bay, huh?
Who had it first though? Dressage.
That was it.
Well, it was a dressage question.
It was dressage, and she answered Green Bay.
Yeah. Okay.
She did. So we're going to have a little bit of confusion there. Yeah, it was the Packers. It was the Packers. So we're going to have to give it to our dressage team. So one more point to the dressage team there.
Early lead.
All right, for the eventing team now, your question is, who won the 2011 Rugby World Cup?
Oh, New Zealand.
Yeah, I have to give you that. That was easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Good job,
yeah. Sorry, Linz, I just went on with that.
That's good. You know better than me.
All right, dressage team, it's your turn to get back at these guys now. What is the name of the real flying Frenchman who does trick riding without saddles or bridles? And he's a really good looking young guy. I remember seeing him at Olympia several years ago, and I think he was back again there this year too. And he rides a number of horses without saddles, without bridles. He just stands on them and he canters around the arena and woos the crowd. And he actually trains in the marshy land of the Camargue in the south of France. What's his real name?
I don't
Google it, Lindsay. Google it, Lindsay.
No Googling allowed, you know.
He sounds interesting, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Christine, Dawn, you can't get this one? Okay, let's throw it over to the eventers. What do you think?
Not a freaking clue.
No clue, huh?
Well, somebody
Wait, Lindsay might. Lindsay might have it.
I don't know.
Lindsay.
I can't help you out there, Max.
Yeah, not a clue.
Don't know.
All right, well, that's a 0 by everybody's scorecard. That's Lorenzo. And if you get a chance to go online, go onto YouTube and watch some of his videos, he really is a star. It's just wonderful what he does with the horses.
Like it.
All right, so what's the score right now, scorer?
We are tied up 2-2.
2-2. All right, well, going into the next round then. This is for the eventers. Where was the National Horse Show held in 2011?
I think it was in Lexington, Lexington, Kentucky for the first time?
It was. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. We're going with Lexington, Kentucky.
We're going to go with that? Okay.
Yeah.
What does the scorer think?
Yay, correct.
Is it correct?
Yay.
Jump.
All right, well done. Okay, dressage team, are you ready? You got to keep up your score here. You're 2-3 down. Your next question is that I'm recording a milestone episode this year. How many episodes is it?
That would be 400.
Well done.
Wow.
Well done. Okay, and for bonus question here, dressage team, can you name all the shows that I host?
I can't.
Can
you?
Dressage radio. I don't know if I can do them all. The Dressage radio. Eventing. Oh dear.
Did give you a clue earlier on.
Eventing radio.
Dressage radio, vending radio. I don't know.
Let's see. Is there a jumping radio?
Getting close. Well done. That's 3 of them.
Raining radio?
No, we do have a Western radio show. But
Rodeo kind of thing? Like rodeo?
Yeah, we do have a Western, and all of that is covered on the Western radio show, but I don't host that one, no.
Yeah,
You do driving. You do driving
No, I
radio?
don't. No, I don't do the driving one. That's a new one on the network, but I don't do that one, no.
I was thinking of all the icons I saw on the side of the...
All right, so you've done pretty well. You've got eventing, dressage, and jumping. So we're going to give you a point for that, I think, TD, but I'm going to throw it over to the eventers to see if they can earn a bonus point here by naming the 4th one.
Isn't it like Horse Radio Daily? Horse, yeah.
No.
Horses in the Morning, do you do that one?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Horse Radio Daily. Wait, there's... Oh, no, wait. I know this one. It's the one she was just talking about because she was crucifying me for not listening to it. It's the it's the one with the people, why am I drawing a blank on the name?
Come on, Mac.
The classic, the people that have been in it for a long time, and the
Legends. Equestrian Legends.
Thank you. There you go, Lynn. That's it, Equestrian Legends.
All right. Well,
Atta girl. That's why we keep her around. That's right.
We're good for something.
all right. So we have to give a point to the dressage team, don't we, TD?
Oh, yes.
We do. And then we give the eventers... what are you going to give them for earning that one? I mean, they did struggle a little bit, but I think they were on the right track. So what are you going to give them?
Yeah, I think it counts. I think Lindsay pulled through there. It sounded like Max was about to call it the old person show or something, but
No. Hey, I'm an old person, okay? I'm an old person.
All right, well, let's see how sharp you are on this one, eventers. What does HRN stand for?
Horse Radio Network.
Correct.
Ooh, there we go.
Well done. All right, dressage team then. Which equestrian sport was first represented in the Olympic Games? Dressage or eventing?
Oh, I don't know.
Good one.
I want to say dressage, but I'm not sure. Military makes me want to think it was that. But I don't know. Not 100% positive on that.
Christine, can you help your teammate there?
I'm
Should we go with dressage?
I'm leaning towards eventing, but I don't know why. Whether
I don't know why. The only reason I think it might be is dressage is because it had to do with the military, but it could be very wrong. I don't know.
I'm going to turn to our... do you want to phone a friend?
Sure.
You do? Okay. What does our phone a friend mystery guest say? What is the clue to this question?
Like a hint? Do I give a hint?
Yes, you could give them a hint, I think.
Okay. Well, I will tell you it's kind of a trick question. And the year that we're talking about is 1912. If that helps.
So,
I don't know. Do you need more of a hint?
I think that's a pretty good...
I think it was eventing then.
Okay, she did say it was a trick question, Christine and Dawn.
Emphasis on the trick.
Hey, what?
I said the emphasis here is on the trick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Now I'm just confused. You can pick.
Well, your team has one vote for dressage and one vote for eventing, right?
Yeah, but now I'm kind of thinking it's eventing too.
So what's your final answer?
Christine can pick.
well, do you want to try eventing? Want to go for eventing?
Go for
Yeah,
eventing.
for
All
eventing.
right.
Okay.
What does the TD say?
Are we throwing this over to the other team, or just
Up to you. You're the scorer and the TD. When it gets a fine, you're treading on a fine line with this one being a trick question. So I'll leave it to you.
Yeah. Let's see what they say about it. Max, Lindsay, do you guys have any idea?
I think they're on the right track there with it being the military, but you got to remember that eventing is part of the military too, as well as dressage.
Yeah.
Kind of that they were included.
Maybe they started the same year. I reckon.
Yeah.
I think that's where the trick is. I think they started the same year because it's both military. Eventing is for sure military. I know that, and I know dressage is part of that whole thing. But I'm going to say they started.
There we go.
Year.
There you go. Max Corcoran does it again. All right, you're both right. You are right. It's both of them. They both came in onto the roster in 1912, as the TD said. Well done. All right, what's the score looking like, TD, as we get about halfway through our quiz show?
Well, that just put the eventing ahead. So we have 6 points for eventing and 4 points for dressage.
All right, well done. Well, the next question is for the eventers, and they might be able to make a point here, knowing how smart these guys are. But, anything could happen with the dressage team as well. So let's see if you know the answer to this one, guys. Name a rider to represent their country in a combination of any two of the Olympic disciplines.
It doesn't have to be our country or just any country?
Any country.
Oh, Mark Todd. He did eventing and show jumping. So did Heath Ryan.
Okay.
He did eventing and dressage.
Okay.
Can we pick either one of those two?
Any more? Any more?
Do we have to name the discipline?
Oh, we can keep going. Yeah. Who else did? I'll stick with those two because I know Mark Todd did, and I know that Heath Ryan did.
All right. He's represented the country in dressage and eventing, right?
Heath Ryan did, and Mark Todd did jumping and eventing.
Correct. All right. Any others you want to throw in here?
I think those are two good ones.
You going to stick with those?
Yep, let's go with those.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, so far, I have to give you that.
Yeah.
Have to give you that. But there are some others as well.
Oh, there's definitely more. I can't, but those are just the two that come to mind.
Well, let me just throw some out there for you, just for the sake of it. Susanna Bordoni of Italy, of course, eventing and dressage. Annalie Drummond-Hay, eventing and jumping. And Vicky Roycroft, eventing and jumping.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And I'm sure there are lots more. So if any listeners are out there and you want to add to that list, go ahead and post them on our Facebook fan page, because I think that would be fun, and we'll use that as a quiz question next time around. All right. So back to the dressage team then. Who is the current Olympic jumping champion?
Eric Lamont.
Yes. Yes.
Correct. Well done. Eric Lamaze of Canada. That was an easy one for you, Christine.
Yeah.
And, of course, the sadly deceased Hicks did, but they are the reigning champions. All right, eventers. Which nation is the Olympic team show jumping champions?
Olympic?
Yes.
Well, the United States of freaking America.
Who?
The USA.
All right, and for a bonus question here, can you name the riders? An extra point for naming all the horses too.
Oh, okay. I can do the riders. It was Laura Kraut, Beezy Madden, McLean Ward, and Simpson. Howard Simpson? No, not Howard. What's his name?
Close, but not quite.
No, wait. Howard Simpson, he's the USCF guy who's wonderful, too. He's a wonderful man. What is his name? Simpson. Come on, Lance, help me.
I know.
I can see his face.
He's from the West Coast.
I know his last name is Simpson. I do know that.
All right.
Will Simpson.
I was going to say,
Simpson.
will you get it or not?
No, Will Simpson. And I know it was, Laura's horse was Cedric and Sapphire, and Will's horse was something with a number in it, and Beezy had Judgment.
Close, but not quite. Not quite.
No. Oh, what do they call that one? No, not Judgment.
You've got half the team.
What do they call that little one? It was a little bay horse. I can't remember its name, though. Not Judgment. That's,
I don't know, but if you get it right, you have to authenticate it.
Oh, Authentic. And I can't remember Will's horse's name. It was something with a number, and they sold it right after that.
All right. Well,
close enough.
pretty close. I think you're close enough to give. What do you think, TD?
Well, a point for the riders. I don't know about the horse. There's no number involved.
No, it's true.
Oh, there isn't? Oh, no. I thought I couldn't remember that one's name.
No,
I think we'll go with one bonus point there.
Just one, okay. All right. Does the dressage team happen to know who Will Simpson was riding? And it didn't have a number in it, as the TD said.
I should. I saw it go on a whole bunch of shows around here. Yeah, I don't think I do.
No, I can't.
No. Okay.
I really should. I know exactly what it looks like, but I have no idea what his name is.
Yeah. All right. Well, his name is actually Carlson vom Dach, D-A-C-H. So no numbers, but three foreign names.
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It does easily.
Comes right to mind.
Yeah.
All right. How's the score looking, TD, now?
Oh, the Eventers are still in the lead. They are 2 points ahead.
2 points ahead. Oh,
so we need a surge from behind there, Dawn and Christine.
I think you're absolutely right. We might likely get it now because this next question for you is, which country is the Olympic dressage champion? The reigning Olympic dressage nation.
Oh my God, this is bad. I'm having a hard. I think it's
Holland.
The last Olympics, 2008. I want to say it's Germany, but I feel like I might be wrong. Germany or Holland for sure. Germany? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go with Germany. Well done. Well done. Well done, Dawn. All right. And you have a chance here, bonus question, to catch up if you can name the horses and riders on that team. And I will give you a point. I'm going to step in here, TD. I'll give you a point if you can just get the riders. You get an extra point if you can name the horses too.
I know it was Isabel Worth, Annabelle Balkenhol, Christopher Cochelle, and I could be wrong on Christopher. I can't remember about that. Do you know the fourth one or the third one? I could be wrong on the third one too. I know it was for sure Belly and Isabel.
Was there a Koshel?
Yeah, I think it was him, and then I feel like I should know this.
Now, I'm going to have to put you right on this because you're going a little bit off track here. You've got one right, Isabel Werth, and she was riding Satchmo. The other rider was Heike Kemmer with Bonaparte. And
I forgot
Nadine
about that.
Kappelman with Elvis, and of course Elvis music. Her music is Elvis's music too. So that was.
I think I'm doing the WEG team.
That I think
I can't remember that far back. That's too many years ago.
I think you're right because Christopher Koshel, of course, was on that team as well. So I think.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure that was it.
I think that's where you were going.
Far back.
All right.
Good try, Don.
Good try.
Thanks. Wrong show.
Just for fun here, can you tell me, dressage team, which of those horses that I've just mentioned was retired in 2011?
Satchmo.
Satchmo it was, correct. All right. Well, how are the teams looking now?
Score-wise.
Score-wise.
Was that a scored question that we just had?
Well, it was because
tie it up.
Yes, because they knew it was Germany who were the dressage champions.
Or what about Satchmo retiring?
Yes, well, Satchmo, yeah.
Give him a point to tie it up.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Okay, we have to give them a point for that. So that equals them right now, going into the next round. Wonderful. All right. Okay, all to play for then, eventers. Which British event rider won 2 medals at the 2008 Olympic Games?
Christina Cook.
Is that your final answer?
Because she won an individual bronze and a team silver, I think it was. But I know she won 2 medals.
What horse was she riding?
Oh, that fabulous Miners Frolic.
All right, we've got to give that to you. It was indeed Miners Frolic, and you're right, she did win a double bronze. All right, dressage team, are you ready now to keep up with the eventers? Now you're back on an even keel. Your chance.
Yeah.
Where will the 2012 Dressage World Cup Finals be held?
Do I need the city or the country?
You can name either. I'll take either.
I don't want to be wrong on this. Do you have any idea, Christine?
I think I've heard this.
I think it's Germany, but I'm not sure. Wait, sorry, 2012?
Yes, 2012.
Holland.
Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking that it was already 2012.
Holland, and you don't
Final
know...
answer?
Oh, I'll agree with that, I think.
It's no. The R.
Where in the Netherlands would it be?
Hertogenbosch, something like that.
Hertogenbosch.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Hertogenbosch. All right.
Very good, Doug.
All right. Eventers, name the Pan American Dressage gold medal team and their horses.
Of this year.
This year, 2011 Pan American Dressage gold medal team. Max and Lindsay, this is easy for you guys.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
I know Stefan was there, and I know why am I drawing a blank on her name? There's 3 of them, and it was
3 more.
they also won the 3 individuals, didn't they? Yeah.
You're on the right track, Max. Keep going.
Yeah, I know that much. And
How about the horse? Let's go with the horse. Let's get as many points as we can here.
Because I know Dawn's just having so much fun with this question, aren't you, Dawn?
I want this question.
yeah. We wanted some of yours too, like who won the Super Bowl? Come on.
That one made me nervous. I thought it was wrong.
No, you had it right. You were totally right.
There's more to the team than that.
I'm trying to think of the other.
Was there
the one
was there
girl
a
that
Heather?
she was at the Worlds, and Heather. What's
Heather. Heather starts with a B.
No, there's Sue Blinks. Wasn't she there?
Gosh, I can hear our dressage team just champing.
Yeah, they're just rolling their eyes at us.
I know.
You could have asked us an eventing question. We would have been all right with that.
Exactly. They could ask who the eventing Pan American gold medal team was.
Well, this is too easy for the dressage team. All right. So have you got any idea? You got close with one of the girls. I think you decided Stefan. Did you or not?
Oh no, I know that. I know he was there and he won. He just cleaned house. He just sort of won everything.
Okay. Well, who were the other medalists?
I don't know. They were both Americans, though.
Of course, yeah. They're both from, they're both the U.S. riders.
Yeah,
I know for sure.
Yeah.
How their horses are fun? Don't you know the horses?
I can't remember. Stefan's on a horse that his. I even know it's a horse that his wife used to ride. Now he rides. I know that story, but I don't remember the horse's name.
You always know
it's not
the story.
the giant pony with the big forelock. It's not Raval with the big man.
Well, Tino's Magic was his name.
Oh. What is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Are you Googling by any chance, Lindsay Taylor?
No, of course not.
You wouldn't, of course. No, that would be.
I wouldn't cheat. That wouldn't be. That wouldn't be right.
No, it wouldn't be right, would it? No.
No,
it's not something your boss would do.
I can tell you who the 2017 was.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring in the TD here to adjudicate here because they're struggling here, this team.
Yeah, we are struggling. I can see their pretty pictures in the newspaper.
No. I think we need to move on. This is just a sad.
It's agony. It's really agony.
But you can't throw it back to the dressage people because that's not fair.
The eventing team.
Oh, I think we can throw it back to the dressage team because you didn't even get 50% of that team. So put them out of their misery, dressage team.
Stefan and Valtino's Magic, Heather Blitz Paragon, Cesar Para Grandioso, and Marissa Festerling, Big Time.
Well done.
Woo-hoo.
Well,
don't ask me to do the eventers.
All right. Well, I think we've got a conclusion to that. I'm very disappointed in our event team. I have to say, Max, you'll have to work on this before next year, okay?
Yeah.
Because there will be some Olympics to pay attention to. So I do have a bonus question, which I think the dressage people are just going to walk through this. Which Pan Am horse has been sold since the Pan American Games?
Big Time.
Big Time. Marissa Festerling's horse. And can you tell us who it's been sold to? You get an extra point if you knew, but I don't think you do. We're going to be struggling again, TD, aren't we?
Yeah. I want to say it's Jules something or Betsy. Yeah, I don't know.
There we go. Well, actually, I've got yes. Yeah. I think there's some good intent there. Betsy Giuliano is the answer.
Yes, there. That was close. Jules, Betsy. It's like it's somewhere in there.
All right. So that's the end of that round. What is the score looking like now, TD?
Well, in a shocking change of hands, Dressage has pulled ahead. They are now leading 11-9, 2 points ahead of Eventing.
Wow, terrific. Okay. Well, on to the next.
I want the Super Bowl question.
Or the war horse question. That was good.
Okay, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
All right, eventers, which city will host the 2015 Pan American Games?
The city in...
I think it's in Canada, isn't it? I'm going to be retired by then, Chris.
Canada.
Completely off my radar.
I think you're right with Canada. Where are some cities in Canada?
It's either, I think it's maybe Toronto, or it's either Toronto, Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, Toronto.
Toronto sounds right.
Yeah, we're going with Toronto. Well done. Congratulations. All right, you got that one right. So Dressage, this one's, you've got a bit of a challenge here, but I'll accept a partial answer to this question.
Okay.
Which countries are bidding for the 2018 World Equestrian Games?
Actually,
2008.
Canada, maybe? You have a bid in for that?
I think England, and there's some South American countries. Hey. Colombia?
A lot of them, I do think Canada does have a bid in.
I'm kind of just throwing out random countries, honestly.
All right. Well, this is a tough one because there are quite a few countries.
Yeah, I think there's like 13 or something, isn't there?
There's actually 8 that have officially declared an interest in bidding.
Yeah, I think you're right with Canada. I want to say it's Colombia or Rio, maybe? Brazil?
All right, any final thoughts here? Final thoughts, because I can see the TD is going to intervene in a minute. Final thoughts, since there are so many.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've got USA, you've got Canada. If you can give me one more, you can
get one more.
Mm-hmm.
Italy?
No.
No.
England?
Or something.
Oh, I don't know about this.
No.
Now you're just starting to get
Holland?
No.
Holland?
No. I think we're struggling a little bit. We're going to have to, I think, just accept those 2. So you do get a point because you did get USA and Canada. And the rest of the countries are, TD?
Oh, we have Austria, Australia, USA, Canada, Russia, Hungary, Sweden, and Morocco.
All right. So that was a pretty tough one. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to come back to the eventing team now. Can you name 3 guest co-hosts on the eventing radio show in 2011?
Oh, let's see. Boyd Martin.
Me, Boyd,
Max,
Bobby Costello.
Well done.
Co-host, Bobby Costello.
Okay. Well done. All right. That would be 3. But don't mind you, that was a little bit easy for you. Can you should be able to name me one other than yourself, Max.
Then Bobby. Who else has co-hosted? Oh. I don't know. Lindsay,
Karen in there?
help me. No, Karen hasn't co-hosted. She's been a guest, but she hasn't co-hosted.
So not just a guest, but we have to get the co-host. Okay.
I'm sorry. I can stop you there. Right there, Karen was a co-host.
Oh, was she?
Yes, she was. When I had
She was. She was.
Yep, she was a co-host. Just once
All
she
right.
was a co-host, and others are Kerry Milligan and Lucinda Green, of course, Holly Hudspeth, Clayton Fredericks. They have all been co-hosts. So you did get 2 out of 3 there. Well, three. So what do you think, TD?
We got 3.
Yeah, we're going to give them a point for
Yeah,
that.
that
got
Because
3
Bobby
for sure.
Costello co-hosted you at the annual meeting.
Absolutely. All right, I think we'll let you have that. Okay. All right, Dressage team, name me 3 guest co-hosts on the Dressage radio show in 2011.
Robert Dover.
Nope.
Heather Blitz
No?
did one not too long ago.
Correct. You've got Heather Blitz.
I have no.
Heather has been
do
a
you want
regular
to say this
co-host
is all you?
right since the start of the show. Heather has been a regular co-host. But I need 3. All right, I'm getting some noise on the line.
You want host or guest?
I'm wanting co-hosts. 3 co-hosts.
I don't know.
Nope. All right, can I throw it over
No,
to... You can only come up with 1?
I think so. Robert Dover was the only one I could think of.
All right.
That's wrong.
I just need to apologize to our listeners for the background noises that we're getting on the line here because there's so many of us on the call at one time here. So if everyone could just be mindful of that, we are getting a little bit of background noise. So Dressage radio show, then we're only going to come up with 1 co-host, and that's Heather Blitz. And the others are Brett Parbury, Debbie McDonald, Catherine Haddad, Richard Davidson, Endel Utz, and J.J. Tate. They've all been guest co-hosts. So, TD, that was a pretty poor show from the Dressage team. What does that damage has that done to them?
Well, they're still leading by 1 point, but the eventing is catching up, so we'll just have to see what happens here in these final rounds.
In these final rounds. Okay, well, we're going to get into some personal questions here, and this one's for the eventing radio show. For the eventing team, and it'll also be on the eventing radio show. Christine, who's on our dressage team this evening, her first job was at Canadian Tire, but she worked for many years doing which one of these jobs? Was it A, designing corporate logos for the motor industry? Was it B, designing and etching cemetery monuments? Or was it C, designing and painting murals in Toronto's Eaton Shopping Centre?
I'm going to go with A.
What do you think, Lynn? You want to go?
Christine's from California, is that right?
Christine's from Canada.
She's from Canada and she's in Wellington
Florida
right
now.
now.
Correct.
Yeah.
What do you think, Max? Maybe she's a painter.
Oh, I
Maybe she
don't
paints
know.
Was it corporate
I'm
logos
gonna go with
for
C.
the motor industry, cemetery monuments, or Toronto's Eaton Shopping Centre?
That one, Toronto, Canada.
I'm going with Toronto. I'm going with the C.
The Toronto one.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear. Oh, TD, what do you think, Scorer?
Well, it was an educated guess, but Christine, could you set us straight? What was your first job?
Well, it was Canadian Tire, but the answer was the cemetery monument design.
Oh, wow.
C.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
So that was an interesting one. You're actually designing and etching cemetery monuments and etching
Yes.
gravestones. That's an unusual job, Christine. How did you get that?
It was just kind of something I fell into. I had trained in illustration in college, and it was just kind of happened to. Never thought that would be an avenue for my artwork, but it just kind of by chance I stumbled onto it, and it just was a good fit. So.
Well, it certainly is an unusual one, a long way from cemeteries to working as a dressage groom. Well, your question, dressage team, is which sport did Max play in college? Was it A, lacrosse, B, hockey, or C, swimming?
Lacrosse is my guess. What's yours, Christine?
That sounds good. I'll go with that. I'll go with you.
Lacrosse.
Going to go with lacrosse?
Yes.
And the scorer's decision is?
Oh, I believe it was actually hockey. Is that correct, Max?
That's correct. Yep.
And what level did you
no
play,
point.
Max? What level did you play in hockey?
I played in college. Played Division I hockey in college.
All right. So I think the dressage, no points to you there. So where does that leave the scores right now then, TD?
Well, there's been no change in score. It's 11 for eventing and 12 for dressage.
All right. Okay, now for the eventers, I've got a nice one for you here. Dawn's first riding experience was in Jamestown, Colorado, and it was with which breed of horses? Was it A, Arabians, B, Clydesdales, or C, Welsh Cobs?
Oh, well, Colorado.
What would
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. What would you...
I wouldn't pick a Clydesdale. Or maybe I would for the. I don't know.
Like a
I don't think it was an Arab.
You don't think so?
What was it there? What was it there? One a cob?
Welsh Cobs.
Welsh cob.
I'm gonna go for the Welsh cob. Yeah, I'm going for the Welsh cob.
The Welsh Cob.
Yeah.
And the correct answer, Dawn, is?
Clydesdale.
Tell us how you got into Clydesdales.
Clydesdale.
Yeah, there was people that bred Clydesdales in the tiny little town that I grew up in, and it was like the only thing there that wasn't a house, so it was like the only thing to do, and I should just go and hang out with them all the time, and they let me attempt to ride one. It didn't go very well because I was like 3, and I don't think my legs even went off the sides, but yeah, that was the first
That's
experience.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, whose turn is it now? Dressage team?
Yeah.
Dressage team, are you ready? What was special?
Yes,
what was special about the British dressage rider Sophie Wells, who was on the Dressage Radio Show in 2011? Was it A, that she competed in international tetrathlon, B, that she rides internationally in both able body and para dressage, or C, that she rides internationally in both dressage and show jumping?
That would be B.
Well, yeah. What did you say?
I would say it was B. The para.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right, we're going to have to give you that one. That was easy enough. It was actually B. She does ride in both able body and para dressage. So how are the scores looking now, TD?
Well, that is widening the lead. The eventing is now behind by 2.
By 2. All right. Okay,
Yes.
well, here's a chance for eventing to catch up a bit because this one, Max, should be a walk in the park for you. Which player tops the Boston Red Sox hitting rankings?
Should be Big Pappy. David Ortiz. That's who it usually is. I don't remember who finished last year, but I'm going to go with Big Pappy.
What's his real name?
David Ortiz.
Oh, that's not who I've got. No, I've got Gonzalez.
Not this year. I don't remember. I don't know who finished this year, but he usually is top of the list, but I can't remember who finished top of the list this year.
Okay, well, Google told me that it was Gonzalez who topped the hitting rankings for the Boston Red Sox. So, is that okay? I guess they're right? No, it was actually
they must be. Yeah, it's usually he's sort of the big hitter for the team, but I don't really know who finished on top this year.
That was from their website.
Because they were terrible this year, so I didn't follow them in October. They were done like October 1st. They were playing golf. They were terrible in September.
No.
They were like 2-20 in October, so I just stopped watching them. Yeah.
Well, I know what a big fan you are of the Boston Red Sox, so I thought that would be a walk in the park for you. But you do get a chance here for a bonus question to put things right. If you can tell me, where does Philip Dutton do his last-minute Christmas shopping?
Lindsay.
Oh, boy. Well, if he takes any tips from Boyd, it'd be Walmart.
I was going to say Walmart.
Walmart, that could be.
Either that or is there like some local, local little shopping place in town?
Well, Walmart's pretty much it. That's the local shopping.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Walmart.
Well, if you'd have listened to the show recently when your boss Matt was co-hosting with me, you would have found out what Philip Dutton does in the last minute.
Oh, right.
So that's your final answer, is it? It's got Walmart or nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Scoro, what's the correct answer?
No. Not Walmart. It's the local jewelers.
Oh, see, I was like, I went for the local thing. I said, where's the local shopping place?
That's a bit classier than Walmart. That's a bit classier.
Yeah, well, he's smart. It's like he's got all women in his life. He can get everybody a little something, and they're all happy.
Yeah. They don't want Walmart.
All right, how are the scores looking now?
Well,
Terrible.
We still have a 2-point lead for the dressage team. Don and Christine are pulling it out here. So let's see. What do we have for our final question?
All right. Well, the final question, is going to the eventing team tonight to see if they can pull it off, and if they can name all three all three answers to this question, then they will get a bonus point as well. So the Eventing Radio Show has featured 3 smartphone apps for eventing in 2011. Can you give me the names?
Okay. So there's probably the badminton app, and I bet there's
the Burley app.
The Burley app, the badminton app, and then there's the app for walking your course.
Course walking app.
Yeah.
Is that
I
your
feel that.
final answer? Because
Were all those done by the Eventing Radio Show?
Yeah, the question. I'm going to read you the question again.
Okay.
The Eventing Radio Show has featured 3 smartphone apps for eventing in 2011. Which were they? And when I say featured...
We tell them they have one.
They do have one, yes. That's absolutely right, TD. They do have one called Coursewalk.
Oh, it's just the course walk one. Mm.
Oh, the USCA dressage test one.
Oh, good.
No,
and
I did not feature that one.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Shoot, but that's a really good app, by the way. That's a really good one. It's a really good app.
That one. Should have featured that one.
You should feature that one because that's a really good app. The USCF dressage one, that's a really good one too. Shoot, I don't know. The Burley app doesn't count. The badminton app doesn't count.
No, I didn't
Those
feature
are
that.
apps. You should feature those too.
They're both good apps, and I have them both,
now
Max.
we're being chastised.
What if you don't have a smartphone? Do you have an iPhone, Lynn?
Yeah, I do. Is there anything? What about the FEI drug apps? Have you featured those?
Oh yeah. The FEI drug app. That's a good one. Yeah.
They have been mentioned on the shows, but they have not been featured. So you've only got one of these. I'm going to throw it to the TD now because this is the final round and this is the final adjudication. If you can sort this one out, then we've got a final result here. TD,
well,
what do you think?
I'm happy giving them 1 point, but I don't know if I can give them a bonus point for not getting the question right. But nobody's tried to bribe me at all yet. So
no, this is true.
There's that.
Oh, sure. Well, see, if we actually knew, we could. What do you want for Christmas?
Who shops with Philip Dutton? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, no, I throw that to Lindsay, man. She's in proximity much closer than I am. I'm sure if you're really nice to us, Philip, we'll get Philip to get you something really shiny.
We can maybe get you on his Christmas list. There's still time.
Yeah.
There's still time for his last-minute shopping, and it's not Walmart,
we got a whole week till he's going to be shopping.
Yeah.
Still time.
So what's that? That's worth a point to you?
Gosh,
more than that.
Gosh, you can do better than this. I think next summer you're going to have to buy the TD more than a drink next summer, Max.
Oh, I can buy dinner. I can buy more than one drink. I can buy a lot of drinks.
Dinner, a couple of drinks. I'll pitch in for a drink or
what
two.
if I give you a hint? I'm going to give you a hint
Okay.
for one more of these apps. So one of them is a name of your sport.
The name of eventing?
Eventing app.
Just eventing?
Okay, so part of the sport.
Dressage, jumping.
The other one?
Cross country.
Cross country.
Oh,
Yeah.
well done.
Oh, yay!
Wow.
Got it.
All right.
Sure, okay, well, cool.
I think I heard the right answer.
I think
Sure,
I
cross
think you
country.
did. Cross country app it is. So that actually there was three. There was another called Equinox app. Actually, that was the most recent one. So cross country app, Coursewalk, and Equinox app. So where does that leave the score now? Because I've got some open questions. If we do need to make any final round here to determine the winner. What do you think, TD?
Well, there might be some criticism, but the TD was just so caught up in the moment that another point was recorded, and now the scores look to be tied.
Oh, they're tied. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you see what happens when you distract the TD. Anything can happen. All right, well, we're back on course, so I'm going to throw this open. This is an open...
Clearly, she's smitten by Philip Dutton. I don't know. I mean, Philip Dutton buying her jewelry, she's all wound up.
Two open questions for you here, okay? Now, I'm going to throw this one out to you, and because we've got four girls on the line, you're going to have to say your name first if you have the answer to the question, and then we'll come straight to you for the answer, okay? So, anybody can have a go at this, and this will be worth a point to whoever gets it right for their team. And that question is, are ear bonnets legal at U.S. shows?
Don, is that clarification? Is that a
Dawn?
USDA show or a USDF show?
U.S.
I'm going to say...
U.S. shows. Dawn, you had an answer there. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, I guess it would depend on the discipline, though.
Max.
All right. I'm going to say dressage.
Yes.
Okay. Only if approved by show officials for dressage shows. So I think, TD, I think we've got to give that 1 point to the dressage team.
Yes, I think so.
But it's not. But that's a little bit of a funny question because they're not legal in eventing at all.
All right.
They're
Well,
not.
we've got one for you then, guys. At what level? And anybody can answer this, but the eventers should be able to pick up again now. Are you ready, Max? So the final question is open to everybody, but say your name first. At what level can your horse be shown in a double bridle in the U.S. in eventing?
Max. Intermediate horse trials.
All right. I think we can give you that one. Where does that leave us, TD?
Well, we're tied up again.
We're tied up again. So what do you do, TD, when you have a tie in a competition?
Oh, I generally, admire the quality of my gifts and decide which is most suited. But so I have possible jewelry shopping excursion offered by the eventing team. Dressage, what do you got for me?
Could you guys take a trip to San Diego? It's really sunny and hang out at the farm. Really nice all the time.
Well, if you come to Florida,
Close by.
give you nice warm.
Yeah, we both live in warm places. You come visit.
That's true. They do.
Lindsay does not live in a warm place. We got that against us.
It's very nice down here during the winter show season.
Can you be bribed, TD? Can you be bribed? What's your final decision?
Moving to a warm place is not a good bribe for me because I have that. So I'm not sure if I can be bought. I think we're going to let the scores
you could come during the Masters show and see all those wonderful horses.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So where does that leave us then? It leaves us with a tie. I think we're going to have to go with one final question.
Okay.
All right, so this is an open question. Say your name first if you know the answer to this. It's a true or false question. Hair growth, on a horse this is, hair growth depends on temperature. True or false?
Matt.
Gosh, who was first there?
Christine, sorry. Christine.
Christine. Okay, what was your answer?
False.
It's false, is it? TD?
That is correct.
Wow, so we have...
So, we have a winner.
We do indeed. We have a winner. We have a winner. All right.
Completely objective result. No bribery at all taken into account.
Oh. All right. Well, I think we do, as you say, we do have, but it was right down to a hair, wasn't it? Right down. It
was
right down.
It really came through.
It finally. So our winners of the 2011 Dressage versus Eventing Grooms is TD.
The Dressage, Dawn and Christine.
Dawn and Christine.
Pulled it out 1 point in the final moment.
That was really, really close, and you're going to have to come back to defend your title or nominate someone who will next year. Well, I want to thank you all. That was really close. Max and Lindsay, I'm curious. Did you know whether it was true or false about the hair growth? Did you?
Yeah. Yep. I did know that. I think it is controversial, though. Some people say that temperature does somewhat affect it.
You can grow those nasty cat hairs from the temperature, but mostly it's the sunlight.
It's the daylight hours.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, you are all left to go back and do some homework before next year, and bring another friend next year. But before we go, of course, we're going to reveal our mystery guest. Would you like to disclose your identity, our TD, our scorer, our phone a friend? And tell everybody who you are.
Oh, I don't know if I should now. I feel like I might get some better offers. Oh, no. Okay, I'll tell. My name is Lucy Beard, and I'm talking to you from Montana at Rebecca Farm. And that's
And Lucy was invited because, of course, she was the 2011 USCA Christine E. Stafford Groom of the Year. She won that award for amateurs, as Lindsay did for professionals. So we couldn't have one on without the other one. Lucy, thank you so much for helping me sort these out. It was tough.
Thank you.
It was great fun to have you on the show. And again, my congratulations to Lucy and Lindsay, of course, for winning those awards this year. And, another round of applause from everybody, I think, for those two. All right. Well, Max, where does this leave us for next year then? Are you going to come back and do some more co-hosting, or are you going to go and listen to some of the other radio shows here on the Horse Radio Network?
I will listen. I listen and co-host, Chris. I will do it all.
You will. Wonderful. All right. Well, Christine, you mentioned the Dressage Masters. That's a big competition down there, of course.
Yeah.
This year, you're looking forward to that. How many horses do you have?
We have 4 here in Florida, but we're not riding in the Masters, but we do have 4 horses down here in Florida this year.
Enjoying some of the sun. Now, how many horses do you have, Max, in Ocala?
We've got 13 in our barn at the moment, and probably 30 on the property.
And Lindsay, how about you with Boyd? You head to Aiken?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
We have about 25, 26-ish heading to Aiken in a couple weeks.
Terrific. Well, you're going to have a busy 2012, that's for sure, both of you. And what about you, Dawn, over on the West Coast there with Stefan, because you have some new horses, don't you?
Yeah, he's not here yet, but coming.
So how many horses in total do you have?
On the property, we have about 65, but for that are like under Shannon and Stefan's group, I'd say it's about 40 maybe, somewhere around there.
Right. Right. Well, you certainly are busy, and I'm sure we're going to see you around the shows in 2012. And Lucy, of course, Max will no doubt be over in Montana for Rebecca Farm to buy you a drink next summer.
I can't wait.
Exactly. I hope I'm not at Rebecca Farm next summer.
Oh, this is true. You hope you are not, of course.
I hope I am not.
Oh, right.
But being in Montana would be a very good consolation prize. Let me tell you, that is one of the best events in the world.
All right. It certainly is. And 2012 is going to be a big year for many of you. I want to thank each of you this evening, Max Corcoran, Lindsay Taylor for the eventers and for the dressage team, Dawn White O'Connor and Christine Basher. And I want to thank my TD and scorer and adjudicator here, Lucy Beard. Thank you all very much for joining me this weekend. And the very best of luck for 2012. And don't forget to continue listening to the eventing radio show, the Dressage radio show, and we'll have more quizzes next year. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And just one more thing before I wrap the show up this week, and that is a message I wanted to share with you.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Wait, it's not a birthday?
No, it's not a birthday. It's kind of an anniversary. So happy anniversary.
Anniversary! 400 episodes. I was wondering why Glenn said you were 400 years old, but I'll just let that go. 400 episodes. This is Glenn and Jamie and Jennifer from Horses in the Morning. And we just want to wish Chris, the best and congratulations, sister.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of episodes, 400 of them.
That's a lot of talking.
I think she's done over 600 guests in that period of time. That's also a lot of guests and a lot of talking. You're right. And she does these on her own, so she doesn't have a co-host to talk half the time.
Well,
like we do.
She is my hero for a reason. So, Chris, happy anniversary, 400 episodes. That's quite the milestone. And we wish you the best. Here's to 400 more.
Well, thanks to my friends here on the network and to all of you who have very kindly left messages of congratulations for this milestone. Indeed it is. 400 episodes. I'm looking forward to an awful lot more in the years to come. Well, that wraps it up for this week. I want to thank you so much for joining us with our Grooms quiz. I hope you've had fun as I have. And next week's show will be the All Hosts Holiday Special. So I hope you enjoy that. I'll be back in the same time, same place in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, have a wonderful holiday season wherever you are in the world. I'll see you in the new year.
I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas and hoping that you're warm and home and safe, surrounded by your herd, singing peace on earth and happy ye holidays. Well, the snow is softly falling on the pasture. There's a holly wreath hanging on the barn. Jingle bells are jingling, lights are all a twinkling. Christmas time is coming to the farm. Yeah, I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas and hoping that you're warm and home and safe, surrounded by your herd, singing peace on earth and happy ye holidays, yeah. The Christmas tree is loaded up with presents, and the kid in me just loves this time of year. There's no dream too big for dreaming. Ain't nothing like the feeling when all the ones you love are gathered near. So I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas, hoping that you're warm and home and safe, surrounded by your herd, singing peace on earth and happy ye holidays.